Hello Internet, Dave here. I would like to read you today from the Hagiko this passage. What is called winning is defeating one's allies. Defeating one's allies is defeating oneself. And defeating oneself is overcoming one's own body. It is like a person in the midst of 10,000 allies, but not one is following them. If one hasn't previously mastered their mind and body, not defeat their enemy. What is called winning? Winning. Winning in what? Winning in battle, winning in work, winning in life. Winning. Defeating your allies. Defeating yourself. That is truly winning. But overcoming a person's own inhibitions, limits, what we think holds us back, by overcoming that is winning. Not by sticking with what we know, but by going beyond what we know to achieve more than what we are. That is what I believe this is saying. Winning is not only about being better than somebody or defeating them in a race or anything like that, but by overcoming your own demons, by overcoming your own difficulties. Let me tell you this story, which is one that I know of, a person that I know personally. They were afraid of heights. They wouldn't even stand on a chair, let alone anything else. They wouldn't climb ladders, they wouldn't go upstairs. They would live constantly on one level. They even had trouble going up hills. Okay? One day, this person's teacher challenged them that they would climb a ladder to put up some decorations around school. This person, being so fed up, I suppose, of being afraid all the time, decided that they were going to overcome their fear. And the very next day, they went down to a climbing centre and they literally climbed walls. The first wall was very difficult indeed, even though it was a low grade, because of the fear that they had. Once they got to the top and looked down and let go, there was no fear. The fear was replaced by adrenaline, by enjoyment. And now this person climbs walls on a daily basis, is one of the best climbers I know, and they are no longer afraid of heights. Heck, they'll climb without ropes sometimes. They'll free climb with a rope where they literally hammer into rock as their securing ground. This person is even going skydiving. They have overcome their fear. They have overcome themselves. They have overcome their limitations, thus bringing back to the point from the Hagiko. They have won against themselves. They have won against their demon. That demon. We all have demons, if you want to call them that. Flaws, niggling issues, things that hold us back. When we come to realize what they are and overcome them, then we become better people. We become a better world, a better society, and therefore we will improve ourselves beyond our current restrictions. But to first pass our limits, we must come to recognize them, come to realize what they are. What's holding us back? Is it our knowledge? Is it something we're not doing physically? Is it something mental up here holding us back? Is it a combination of all these things? Is it a fear? A fear of the unknown? That is what is really holding us back. It could be any of these things, and all of these things, or none of these things. Our mind is a brilliant tool, a tool that helps us think, process information, come up with equations, but it can also hold us back. Our thinking mind is a tool. It is not where we decide. Our body is a tool, and we just experience the moments that it lives. If we are to just get hung up on always processing logical information, we may be knowledgeable, but we won't be wise. And if we're wise, we won't be more knowledgeable. But we can be both. We can be none. This is where things start getting difficult for those who look at Zen, who look at philosophy in general. It's trying to understand the balance of them, of what they've learned from philosophy, what they try and act in the way that they try and make their lives different, better, to improve themselves, to help others. This is why I do this, to help others, not for some self-gratification, though obviously if I make money, that's good, because who doesn't like making money? Money helps us survive in this modern day situation. If you were confused about that, my last video with other thoughts in, I looked in that a bit about society and the way it is. We must learn to adjust to this society. If we want to improve it, we need to improve it from within. We need to look deeply at everything. One more thing I want to say is laws. Okay, I looked at this last time. We've all broken a law at some point. I have looked deeply into English law, at least, and the combination of theft. Theft is taking property or something that is not yours and has belonged to somebody else without their consent. This includes not just personal items, watches, clothes, all that kind of stuff, and finances, obviously money. Now, it doesn't say that it has to be taken by force. It's just taken without the person's consent. Now, if you find like a £5 note in the street and pick it up and keep it, you are stealing, because that £5 note was not yours. That £5 note was somebody else's, and therefore you have broken the law. Now, don't lie. We've all done it. We've all seen some money on the floor and picked it up. Now, according to the law of England, that is theft, and you can be charged for it if you do not return it to the rightful owner. In fact, there was a news story about this not that long ago, where a woman found £20 outside a shop. She was caught on CCTV picking up the £20 note from the floor and was therefore arrested and charged with theft. Now, what should that woman have done? Should she have handed it into the shop? Would she have had to find somebody and go, "Oh, excuse me, did you drop this £20 note?" Now, everyone knows exactly what that person's response would be, even if they didn't drop that £20 note. It would have been, yes, I did. Thank you very much. But yet this woman got charged for it because she kept it. I don't know. It's strange. It is difficult to understand. If you give that £20 note to the shopkeeper, is there any guarantee that that shopkeeper's gonna, give it back to somebody? Will somebody come in and go, "Oh, excuse me, did I drop a £20 note outside?" It's unlikely. Credit cards and debit cards, yes. It's more likely, because they're more likely left in the shop, in the card machine, in the card reader. And it's easier for them to be tracked because it's got a person's name on it and a person's bank. We could always call up the bank and say, "Oh, excuse me, but this person left their card here. Would you mind contacting them and letting them know?" Anyway, that's just one thought of that particular law, which just shows that we've all done it. And we really need to look deeply within to understand why we do these things. Is it really so difficult to make a determination or distinction between what is theft and what isn't theft? But it is the law that we govern ourselves by in this country. Until next time, this is Dave. Knowledge is power. We must use it wisely.